Hello everyone. So today I am going to be doing a baby favorites video. I just thought it would be fun to sit down and talk through some of the things that I have liked using for baby and that baby has seemed to enjoy as well. So it's an all-encompassing baby favorites, what he has liked, what I have liked for him, etc, etc. Okay, so to jump right in, as a just slight disclaimer, if you hear little noises, I mean, he's the subject of this whole video and he makes noise and you'll probably hear him at some point in the background. Anyway, okay, jumping right in now for real. Our first favorite are these pacifiers. So, in the beginning, Kyle and I could not find a pacifier that he would take, and he wanted to be pacified all the time, so we would have to use our fingers, and therefore we had to make sure our nails were clipped and like our hands were always washed and cleaned. Like, you always have to do that anyway, but I mean, like, really be on top of it, because we had to use our fingers as pacifiers for him because he wouldn't accept anything else. Every single pacifier we ever tried on him, he would just like make gross faces at, and he would spit out, and he wouldn't keep in his mouth. Then we found one, I think it was called a gumdrop, I think. Anyway, he liked that one, but he wasn't good at like keeping it in his mouth, so it was like the same effect as a finger. You had to sit there holding it in his mouth for him. And so it kind of defeated the purpose of having a pacifier, and not having a pacifier was really hard because he wanted to be pacified all the time, and you can't just sit there holding a pacifier in his mouth or your finger when you have to get things done, you know? So it was kind of a struggle in the beginning, so we were buying up like tons of different pacifiers and trying it, and finally we found this kind. It is by Avent. So Philips Avent, and this is the Ultra Air kind, 0 to 6 month pacifier, and he took to it immediately, and he loves it. He loves it. It's the only pacifier that he'll take. So we love these. They came in a little pack of 2. This one's blue. The other one's sort of like a, I don't even know what color, like a tealish green, like a green sort of color. This one's his blue one. I can't get it to focus on it, but yeah. So these pacifiers have made life a lot easier. So when I need to do something and he can't just be held and pacified, because I love cuddling him, but I can't just sit and cuddle him all day every day when I have to get like different things done, unfortunately. This is great because he'll accept it and he's happy with it, and then I can go about my business. So another thing, if you guys don't know, you have to keep everything very sterilized and clean, and that normally involves like boiling it, or we have these like Medela cleaning bags where you stick it in this Ziploc bag with some water and microwave it, and it sterilizes everything. Well, so we don't have to do that after every single use of his pacifier. We have these pacifier wipes, and they are fruit flavored. Not that I don't think he really cares that they're fruit flavored, to be honest, but it's just what it says. But they're really nice. So if it gets like really dirty and it needs to be like washed, we can stick it in the container it came in and fill it to the line and stick it in the microwave. Otherwise, this is just easy. You take out this wipe, you wipe off the pacifier, you let it dry, and it's fine to use again. So it's really good. It even says on the go clean. So we keep these with us all the time wherever we go, in the house or in the diaper bag or just wherever we go, because they're nice just to keep handy. And like I said, if it gets a bit nasty and we can't stick it back in his mouth, we can whip one of these out and kind of wipe it down, and it cleans it off, which is nice. Okay, the next favorite are these. It's gonna look a little funny because it's just like a lump of fabric. So this is what it looks like undone, and I'll fold it up for you so you can better see what it looks like. But these are called like easy swaddles or something. So back when he was really little, like newborn, we used to swaddle him just in regular swaddles, like receiving blankets and stuff. But as parents will know, they outgrow them very, very quickly, and pretty soon he was just kicking out of them because we couldn't swaddle him up tightly enough because the blanket was too small for his body. He just wouldn't fit. And we quickly realized that we needed to find a solution that would keep him swaddled up at night, because he loves to be swaddled, to sleep, but also that wasn't going to be this huge, giant freaking blanket. So we found these, and they were called easy swaddles, and this is what it looks like, all wrapped up. So when he's in it, this is what it looks like. So his feet would be in this part, and, you know, his arms, you pin his arms down, and you wrap that bit around him, and it's just like Velcro. And we've loved them. Like, he just sits in it like a little pouch, and then you just Velcro the top bit and it's done. And it really is easy. They weren't kidding when they called it like an easy swaddle. He loves them, and we love them because it makes swaddling him a lot easier. Also, he fits better. But yeah, because when we were trying to swaddle him, he would kick out of the different bits of fabrics, and sometimes, because he's just wiggly, babies are wiggly, and he's like really wiggly. So he would like kick out of the different bits, while this he can't kick out of at all. Sorry, that was my birth control alarm. Now I'm going to have to take a quick recess. I forgot that was going to go off. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so babies are just wiggly, and he would kick out of his, especially when he was getting like really big. But with this one, he can't kick out of it because it's just like I almost called it a basket. It's not a basket at all. It's just sewed all the way around the feet, so he can't. It is impossible to kick out of this, which is really nice. And then you just, you know, pin his little arms, and then it's got this little hole in the back so you can check their diaper and stuff. And yeah, it's really nice, and we've really loved them. They come in a pack of 2, and so we originally just bought one, which came with these little elephants and umbrellas and really cute, and a light blue one. But we loved it so much that we went back and we got another one, because they're now the only swaddles that we use. So he's got a total of 4 now that we can use throughout the week, is if he like soils them or whatever. Yeah, that'd have been really nice. So he's got a dark blue one and a light blue one and this elephant one and some dinos, and yeah, they're really fun. They're cute, and they're easy, and they're nice. So this was a must to be added in on the list. Alright, next on the list is this. This is actually one of my old books, if you can't tell by the state of it. The spine's like half gone and it's peeling apart up here. But it was a very beloved board book as a kid. So I wanted to pass it on to him, and he has loved it, which is great. So I read him a good book or 2 every day. It's part of like our morning routine. Like, I'll get up and I'll feed him, and when I'm laying down and kind of waiting for him to get everything out into his diaper before I change him in the morning, I'll read him a book or 2, and he's really taken to this one for some reason, which I'm not mad at. It was obviously one of my favorites as a kid. He will sit and smile at it and talk to it when I read this one to him in the morning. And I've tried a few other books just to spice it up a bit, or to see how he like takes to it, and he doesn't react quite the same as he does to this book. So he has just loved it. So this one is the one that we read nearly every single morning. So I've read it to him pretty much every single morning since he decided that he loved it. There's only been one morning that I've decided to read a different book and not this one in addition. But he also has a few favorite pages within the book. His very favorite page is this one of the baby elephant. He gets so just enthralled with this page. He just stares at it with huge eyes, and he'll start talking to it and smiling at it, and he just loves this little baby elephant in the baby animals book. So this obviously had to be on the list of favorites because I enjoyed it as a baby and he enjoys it. So it's just really great, and it's kind of cool to have passed something along to him. And it may not be in the best state, but it's still usable, and it's fun because it's something that I used as a kid, and now he genuinely loves it. And we read it like every morning. So okay, the next favorite that I have is kind of like comes in a bundle, but it is his baby book, which he could honestly care less about, but I love it so much. It's Baby's First Year, A Simple Book of Firsts. And you know what's kind of funny? It does have an elephant on it, and that seems to be a trend for him, as you will see. He seems to really like elephants. But this baby book ended up having an elephant on it. I wanted a baby book for him, but I also wanted something very minimal and easy to do, because I am not very extreme, I guess you could say, in the keeping things around, and I just didn't want like a huge, thick, giant baby book with a bunch of, okay, no shade to anybody out there who loves those type of things, but I feel like unnecessary information. Like, I just want the little special moments and like highlights, you know, to put into his baby book, and that's what this has. So it has the beginning, and then a little page, one page to before you were born, and then like a letter to him that Kyle and I both wrote. And then it's got the day you arrived and a place for footprints, the birth bands and where you lived, and then it's just, it basically goes straight from there to like 1 month to 12 months, and then it goes up to 5 years, and it has one page for each thing, and that's just it. And then a space for like some highlights for each month. For example, here's his 2-month page. So it's just got a space for pictures. And then we'll never forget, you love, you can, and you don't like slots. And it has that for each month. And that's it. That's all that it is to it. And so it's not too big, it's not too thick, and it's really nice. But then what I really also loved about it is if I do want to add more stuff to it than what they allow, they have these blank pages here in the very back of the book where you can add things in or do whatever. And yeah, so we've kind of filled up some of the pages here with like his trips that he's been on and cuddling with Belle, and then his actual delivery day photos and the newborn photos that I took of him. And yeah, so it's a really, really, really good baby book, and I've loved it, and it's simple, and that is like basically the entire reason that I love it, I think, is just because it's so simple and minimal, and it's easy. And another thing that, why I said it was kind of like a bundle of things, is what has made it so easy is this printer we got, and we actually got this printer specifically for his baby book. It could be used for a lot of different things, but we use it for his baby book, and it has made it so awesome. And we've actually been able to print off photos to give to like family members. But yeah, we mainly use it for his baby book. So it's a Canon Ivy, and it's an inkless printer, so it just uses like heat to print off the photos, and it syncs up with an app on your phone. And so you have the photos on your phone, and you select which one in the app from your photos, and it'll Bluetooth it over to the printer, and it prints right out. And we print it on this paper right here that has like a sticker back to it. So we literally take the photo, print it out on this, peel and stick in his book, and it's just so simple and wonderful and easy, and I'm obsessed with this thing. And when we first got it, I kind of went overboard, and I just continually printed so much that I went through like 2 packs of these or something ridiculous, because I was having way too much fun, like way too much fun with it. So I know it's not really like a baby item, this printer is, but we use it for a baby item, so it had to be added in because I'm obsessed with it and I love it so much, and it makes his baby book easy. The next thing is this. Told you elephants. You were going to see a trend of elephants in this video. So this is a little musical elephant. It actually comes with like his little baby play mat. So it's got the play mat and then the gym part that goes over them with all the hanging toys, and this is one of the hanging toys that can go on it. Well, I've ended up just taking it off and attaching it to the mat itself for his tummy time. And you just turn it on. It's got a little Velcro pouch back here, and you can flip it on. And it plays music. That's it. And I think it plays for like 15 minutes or something, right? I think it plays for like 15 minutes. Yeah, but he loves it. He loves his elephants for some reason, and it plays music. And he does what we call an ooh face, because that's what it looks like he's doing, is just saying ooh, except he's not actually saying anything. But we call it his ooh face because of how he looks. But he'll sit during tummy time, and we'll set this in front of him, and it'll play music, and sometimes I'll make it like dance around for him or whatever to try and catch his attention, and he'll just sit and go. And he'll make like this ooh face is what we call it. But it's so cute. And he's just obsessed with this little musical elephant. But yeah, he seems to really like elephants so far, like the elephant in the book and this little elephant. And his actual playmat is an elephant too, so I see a trend coming. But yeah, he loves this little thing, so it's made tummy times go a lot better because he hates tummy time. He absolutely loathes tummy time. Some days are better than others, and he can last for quite a few minutes, and other days we have to do very, very short bursts, like throughout the day, to get through them at all. But this little musical elephant most of the time seem to make his tummy times go by a lot smoother because he just really loves staring at this thing. Like, he really enjoys it. So the next item on the list I need to have a disclaimer for, because there's probably a lot of controversy surrounding it at the moment, but that is the FisherPrice Rock and Play chair. So there is, and we know there is, there was a warning put out about it and then a recall, and that is because I guess infants were not being strapped in, and they were rolling over or rolling sideways in the chair and dying. So it was being recalled basically for improper use, and apparently there are actually a lot of parents online that are kind of outraged at this, but I just want my baby to be safe. But we're using it safely and we're using it correctly, and so far it's been really, really great. But we love it. So, and he loves it. And we only use it while he's strapped in and while we're in the room and we can watch him. So it's been completely safe, like 100% completely safe to use. But he really loves it. It plays music and he rocks in it, and he just likes to sit and chill in his chair, and he'll just look around, and yeah, it's been great for us. But yeah, the disclaimer, we do know what's going on and we use it correctly. We strap him in and we are in the room when he uses it, and he doesn't sleep in it at all. He actually has a bassinet, so we don't leave him in it overnight or anything like that. So, putting that out there. But we love it enough that we thought it was good to add to the list. Okay, the last and final item is way too big to add, like, in person, even bigger than the chair, which I couldn't show in person. And that is his car seat and stroller. It's by Urbini, and we love it. It's, like, cute and stuff, yeah, but we love it mainly because it's so easy to use. So his car seat is part of the stroller. It just clips on and off, so you just snap it into its car seat slot in the car, and then you can unclip it from that and snap it onto the actual stroller part. And then the stroller part also has an attachment for when he gets bigger that can be flipped around different ways, so he can grow with the stroller bit of it, which is so awesome. So it's an item that also compacts, and so it's easy to carry around and to store for our situation and to use, and it's just really nice. And we don't have like a separate car seat and a separate stroller, and it's just a really, really nice item and super easy to use, and we don't have to rile him up and move him all around, moving him from car seat to stroller and back again and all this stuff. We literally just pick up his car seat and unsnap him from the car and set him in and lock him into his stroller and get going, and then we unlock him from his stroller and lock him back down into the car seat base of the car, and we're flying. We're cruising on out of there. So it's really, really nice, and it's really easy to use, and we love it. We have the gray Urbini stroller car seat thing. Yeah. But it's been awesome, and we have really, really loved it. So anyway, I'm sure I could add a ton more to this list, but those are some of the top few items that I felt would be good to mention as favorites for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below what your favorites are if you have kids for your babies, because I think it'd be interesting to check out. And yeah, let me know if you have tried any of these things, or you would like to try any of these things, or just anything. Yeah, even if you don't have kids, let me know your thoughts. Cool. That's all I got for you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe while you're down there, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!